And another big moment for service in New York City and across the country. And no one is more inspired by it than this amazing collection of people behind me. We've got 125 volunteers, including some of our brand new NYC Civics Corps. Are you? And we've got 24 stars of stage and screen who are dedicated to giving back. And you'll hear more about their commitment in a few moments. Are you with me, stars? And we've got 17 mayors from across the country who met this morning at Gracie Mansion. And we signed an agreement to form an unprecedented coalition called Cities of Service. And I don't even have to ask the mayors if they're with me, because they're solidly behind this great new effort to mobilize millions of Americans into a new era of service. Our goal of this coalition is to realize the promise of a new bipartisan Serve America Act, which is named after the late Senator Ted Kennedy, one of our nation's greatest public servants. And we hope that through our Cities of Service, mayors will create opportunities for millions of Americans to give back to their communities and really make a difference in our country. And it really is imperative. If we are going to answer the president's call to service, then cities have to take the lead. Now, there's no question that mayors are on the front lines, fighting to keep their communities strong in a period of economic uncertainty. Now, you are going to meet some really important people who are helping us unleash the spirit of service all across our wonderful country.
First of all, let me thank Mayor Bloomberg for inviting America's mayors to answer the call to service. Let me also take on the challenge and challenge Mayor Bloomberg, because you called New York the city where the world crosses. Well, we're the city of America's hope and promise, and we challenge New York to bring more than 100,000 people in service in the next year. We look forward to engaging our community, to making our democracy come alive in the way that Ashton said so eloquently, to get people to be the change that they hope for. Thank you so much.
Good to join the other mayors. Thank you, Mayor Bloomberg, for having us. Atlanta is a great city of service, a city of the Olympics. We look forward to Chicago winning and supporting you. We are here to support and recommit ourselves to community service so that all Americans have access to the kind of quality of life that will improve our country. Thank you very much.
And I want to thank Mayor Bloomberg for bringing us here today. And I want to say this, that the city of Baltimore is on board. We're going to increase our volunteerism, and we're going to continue to build on the momentum and the hope of this country. And for Baltimore, we have a theme, but the theme materializes in people getting engaged and involved, and that is continuing to build on a greener, cleaner, healthier city. And when all those capacities, we're going to do that, and we're going to challenge all of the cities to continue to build on the hope of this nation, which is the people, which are the jewels of this country, the citizens of our respective cities. Thank you.
I just want to thank your great Mayor Mike Bloomberg for his leadership, not only here in New York, but throughout the country. He is a tremendous mayor, very passionate. He's brought other mayors together, dealing with service to the community, and we are very proud of what we're doing in Chicago, where we double our efforts on behalf of volunteerism. I want to personally thank Leslie Bloom and the Chicago Cares that leads our effort of more volunteers every year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Bloomberg, for inviting us to participate in this great initiative. The citizens of Dublin, Ohio are really answering the call to action. We hope to continue to be the change agent in our communities. Thank you.
I want to thank Mayor Bloomberg for the invitation, and just know that these challenging times present great opportunities, and this is a creative way to really build America's cities, and that is tapping the great strength of the American people. Mayor, thank you for pulling us together. Good job.
Thank you, Mayor Bloomberg, for inviting me here today. Nashville is known as Music City, and it's one of the friendliest cities in America. We're a city with tremendous talent and goodwill, and we want to bring all those talents together to help our schools and to help our neighborhoods. Again, thank you.
I'm really grateful to Mayor Bloomberg. He's truly one of America's great leaders. Thank you for having me here. I know how tough it's been for you to have be in the shadow of Newark all these years. Today, we're happy that he's finally shining and seeing the greatness that he is. Look, we're all here because of somebody who wasn't paid to, wasn't required to, but still did anyway. We all know that America is not a spectator sport. It's a participatory democracy, and we have to get in the game. I'm proud of Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. We are committed to participate. We are committed to get into the game, and again, to try our best to serve our country in honor of those who have served before us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Bloomberg. Thank you for bringing us together. I want to invite you and all the mayors to the city of Phoenix for a warm welcome from our heart, and if you come in the next month, the temperature too. City of Phoenix has a history of working for those that need help in all fields. And Mayor Bloomberg, because of your commitment today, we'll pledge 500,000 service hours next year, guaranteed. And I'll start tomorrow with the first 10 individually when I go back to Phoenix tonight. Thank you very, very much.
It's an honor to be here, and on behalf of the residents of the city of Pittsburgh, we often refer to ourselves as the City of Champions, with the 6-time Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers, the 3-time Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins, and it's our commitment and pledge here today to challenge all these mayors to be the champion of the city of service. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I, too, want to begin by thanking Mayor Bloomberg for his extraordinary leadership, to thank all of my colleagues, great mayors from around the country, and to say that the City of Providence is honored to be one of the founding members of City of Service. This is a city with an incredibly rich tradition in arts and culture, one of the founding places where our democracy began in this country, and has a very long and deep and serious tradition of service. We'll continue that work, and we're going to work together as mayors and cities of service to bring all the mayors of America into this work to be sure that in our communities, service continues, we grow service and deal with many of the challenges that we face in America's cities. So thank you to all of our partners today.
It's an honor for me to be here in New York City. I used to love playing the Knicks because it was the only guaranteed win on our schedule. I flew 3,000 miles to be here today because the people of Sacramento, the capital of California, are ready to answer the call of service. It is our goal to be the #1 city in California when it comes to service hours. Mayor Bloomberg, in all seriousness, we thank you so much for your leadership.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank Mayor Bloomberg and members of the entertainment industry for taking the initiative to bring this day to bear. As the mayor of the red carpet city of the South, the city of Vicksburg is a beautiful city with breathtaking views overlooking the Mississippi River, with a long and rich tradition of giving back and community service. I, on behalf of the city of Vicksburg and the other surrounding communities in Mississippi, have heard America's call to service, and we intend to answer that call. Thank you, and God bless you.
Excited to be here representing Washington, D.C., home of Barack and Michelle Obama. At least for 8 years, Richard Daley. Then I'm sure they'll come back to Chicago. It was the President and the First Lady who kicked off this spirit of giving back and signing up for a call to service, along with Senator Ted Kennedy, the late senator, and his family. Michael Bloomberg picked up the baton. We're all running with it. Like the President, the 600,000 residents of Washington, D.C. understand better than anyone that the government cannot do it alone. That's why I'm glad to be here representing them and responding to the call to service. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly, and Mayor Bloomberg. Thank you for your invitation today. It's very exciting to be with all these wonderful Americans, entertainers, civic leaders, mayors. And I want to say that volunteerism is great for the soul and great for the community. And I want to invite all of you, if you're at all chilly this winter, come down to West Palm Beach and I'll put you all to work.
On behalf of NYC Service, of NYC City Corps, of 8.4 million people, of all these mayors and stars, the entertainment industry, and just plain folks who really want to make this country better, we are not going to only have great cities of service, We're going to fulfill what President Obama asked us to do, what the Congress asked us to do, and make America a country of service. We really, if we pull together, the best days are yet to come. So let me say thank you to everyone. You deserve a round of applause.